Hi everyone, Theme Park Tracker here with another update on the new coaster being installed at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Getting right into it, yes, we have markers placed on the ground. These are the little wooden posts you see with the colored flags attached to the top of them. Most of these will indicate where the footers will go, and it's actually surprising where they are placed, especially by the queue to Batman the Ride, which we'll see in a few minutes. Just talking lengthwise on how far this coaster is going to travel out from the station, which we believe will utilize the old Green Lantern First Flight station. Of course, the current rumor is Magic Mountain is going to receive a modified clone of the New Jersey Devil coaster that just opened on the East Coast, over at Six Flags Great Adventure. Now, in front of Justice League here, where the planters with the trees were, there is a sea of markers in this area. And it's funny how they've saved the concrete and planters that aren't in the way of the markers. From here, you can see the remaining turn of Tidal Wave has been removed. It was one of the last pieces still standing due to the tactics needed to remove it since it was underneath and between the supports for Riddler's Revenge. It's sad to see Tidal Wave go, but in its place we'll now have an attraction that operates year-round, generate higher guest satisfaction ratings, and of course bring the park to the coveted 20 roller coasters in one park. Something that should have been achieved with the opening of West Coast Racers, but unforeseen legal troubles with Green Lantern ultimately caused it to never open at the park, and instead be relocated. Over by the Green Lantern station, nothing much has changed on it since they removed the signage to the ride. Hopefully they clean up the building a bit before opening it, especially the backside of it since now it's clearly visible from the other side, where you're standing by Justice League and Riddler's Revenge. This is where I was talking about the markers over by the Batman queue. If these are for the supports, then that means the track on this thing is going to wrap all the way around the old queue for Green Lantern and over the lemonade stand. This brings up many questions such as whether or not they're going to keep that stand and across from it the Kent Farms food stand. Also, how much of the queue is going to be rerouted if needed. Only time will tell, but it's crazy how fast the park is moving on this thing. Hopefully it doesn't experience the major delays that West Coast Racers had, and they can meet the standard spring opening timeframe in 2022. Looking at the Green Lantern Corps statue, notice how they removed the planter walls but cleverly kept the actual planter mound with the statue and plants intact. Let me know in the comments what you think they plan on doing here and why they haven't removed the Green Lantern Corps statue yet or the planter mound. In other news around the park, Tatsu has been closed for a few days and we believe it's because of the firework testing the park has been doing in preparation for the 4th of July festivities. The fireworks will be launching for the park from July 2nd to the 4th. If the ride doesn't open shortly after this period, then something else is going on with it. Tatsu isn't the only ride closed in the park right now. Apocalypse is down for an unknown reason. Could be because of refurbishment and or track work or simple understaffing on a weekday. Although the latter may not be the case because it was also closed on my June 19th visit to the park. The left side of Superman still hasn't opened, nor have we seen any testing commencing. As you may know, when this side reopens, it will launch with the forward-facing train, now giving riders the option of choosing a forwards or backwards facing launch up the 415-foot tower. The final news for this update goes over a small but appreciated change. Over at the food location Twisted Witches, they have switched to Lay's branded chips such as Doritos to go as a side with your sandwich. I bring this up because previously the park gave you off-brand chips that did not taste very good, so it's great to see this change. Make sure you head over to this location on your next visit to the park as it offers higher quality items with decent proportions compared to the standard hamburgers, pizza, and chicken tenders found throughout the park. Well, that's all for this update. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about the construction and the other happenings in the park, such as Tatsu and Apocalypse being closed. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel for more updates on Six Flags Magic Mountain.